The more that you work these cases, the more invested you become in them.
42 years ago, these girls disappeared. TV shows detectives solving cases within an hour. But for 12-year-old Tina Anderson and 14-year-old Patricia Campbell, the timeline is far from that. The girls disappeared from Pocatello after a Pioneer Day celebration at Alameda Park on July 22, 1978. Witnesses told police at the time they went on a drive to the Moonlight Mine Road before dropping them back off at the park. After Tina failed to show up at a babysitting appointment at a house across the street, her family called police. They were lost for years, but in October 1981, hunters found the girls' remains in an area few people go, in 2 Mile Canyon in neighboring Oneida County. As evidence has been lost over the decades, the case went cold, but in the early 2000s, recently retired Oneida County Sheriff's Office Chief Deputy Patsy Sherman looked at the case with fresh eyes.
We had a manila envelope that sat in the sheriff's office for many years that had 2 Mile homicide written on it. And with that extra time, I just asked the current sheriff at the time, which was Sheriff Semrad, if he cared if I took a look at it. And he said, nope, go ahead, knock yourself out.
Despite not publicly identifying any suspects, the sheriff's office said in 2016 they knew who they were and a motive. Prosecutors, however, declined to press charges and asked detectives to keep investigating.
We, as police officers, obviously have a different job than prosecutors do, and oftentimes we feel like we have enough evidence, but sometimes when it reaches the prosecutor, it isn't quite enough. And there's nobody to blame. This is an old case. Evidence is handled differently now than it was back then. A lot of the evidence in this case has been lost. We just don't have enough at this point for a prosecutor to feel like they can ethically go forward and prove this case.
Sherman plans to keep searching for the truth so Tina and Patricia can have justice. Reporting in East Idaho, I'm Eric Grossarth, EastIdahoNews.com.